Hey everybody, especially you, Sean. We have made it to the West Virginia state line. And as you can tell, Janice is right there. So we've been through quite a bit, freezing cold and hot and ice and whatever, but we're at the Virginia state line. We're finally through Virginia. Virginia is 550 miles of the Appalachian Trail. A full 1/4 of the Appalachian Trail is just Virginia. So we're through Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia, and now we're on to West Virginia. I'm going to take a zero at Harper's Ferry in West Virginia, and then we'll hit the trail again the next day, which is Friday. So we're mile 1023. All right, we'll talk to y'all later. Hello everybody, Scott here for an update. Today is May 13th, which is a Thursday. I am in Harper's Ferry, West Virginia. So last time we talked, I was in Luray doing a zero and got some gear. I'm kind of switching over from winter gear to summer gear, although I did it a little too early, but it's starting to warm up now. So on Friday the 7th, I left Luray and I went to Luray was at mile 944. I went to mile 958 to Gravel Springs Hut. And the reason it's called a hut is because it was in the Shenandoah National Park. That was my last day in the Shenandoah National Park. Then Saturday, I went to the town of Front Royal, which sits at 972. And I went in and showered and did laundry and resupplied. I only did 2 days because my back's been a little out of whack. And I didn't feel like carrying 5 days worth of food all the way to Harper's Ferry. So then Monday the 9th, I came out of Front Royal. I just stayed there for the night. I'm sorry, Sunday the 9th, I come out of Front Royal and I went to Dick's Dome Shelter at mile 987. Not too much happened that day. Then Monday the 10th, I left Dick's Dome Shelter and made it. That was a pretty eventful day. I made it to Sam Moore's shelter, and that was the day I hit 1,000 miles. I also started the roller coaster. The roller coaster is a section of the trail that is pretty much straight up and straight down, little hills for 13 miles. The hills are not really the problem. The problem's the rocks. There's just tons of rocks. So you're not walking, you're just stepping around rocks and going up and down hills for 13 miles. That was Monday, the 10th. Then Tuesday, the 11th, I made it to mile 1016, which is the David Lesser Memorial Shelter, and that I also finished the roller coaster that day. And then Wednesday, the 12th, which was yesterday, I made it to mile 1026, which is Harper's Ferry. Harper's Ferry is in West Virginia, so I'm done with Virginia. Virginia is the longest Virginia has more of the Appalachian Trail than any other state. It has 550 miles of the Appalachian Trail, which is a full 1/4 of the whole trail. So from now on, the states will be coming faster. So I got to Harper's Ferry Wednesday, and my niece, Patricia, came from Arlington, Virginia, where I had ordered new trekking poles and new backpack. I think my old backpack is shot. I'm hoping that's what's bothering my back. She brought a backpack to me, poles, and a couple other items. And she was here. We went out to eat. She took me to get a resupply of food and all that. We spent a few hours together. It was nice to see somebody that I know for, I haven't seen anybody since Kevin left the trail. And he left the trail April 8th or April 9th, I believe it was. So I've been a month without seeing anybody that I really know. So that was nice to have a family member. So I'm in Harper's Ferry. I got a bunch of new gear. It's going to take me a while to figure out the backpack, how to pack it, where I need to put everything. Harper's Ferry is considered the unofficial halfway point because that's where the Conservancy office is located for the Appalachian Trail. It sits at 1,026. The actual halfway point is 1,096.5, which I will be at sometime in the coming week. And that is I believe that's in Pennsylvania. So I guess that's about it for that. Tomorrow morning, which is Friday, I leave and I'll be going out of West Virginia because West Virginia is really short, not much of the Appalachian Trail. Then I'll be going into Maryland, and Maryland is pretty short. And then I'll be going into Pennsylvania, and I'll be in Pennsylvania for a while. So hopefully the new backpack will be better on my back, and I'll be able to get back up to 20s. I didn't get a lot of miles this week because when I came out of Front Royal, I purposely did 3 15-mile days to give my back a rest. But now, hopefully, I'm probably going to do a 15 tomorrow, and then I'll start trying to do 20s again. My next major stop will probably be in about 70 or 80 miles. I guess that's about it. All right. We're going to keep heading north, and we'll catch you down the trail. Talk to you later. Bye.